Have you ever dealt with an employee who feels really disappointed and bitter towards the organisation? This can happen for all kinds of reasons, but sometimes it happens due to a perceived breach in the psychological contract. We know that recruitment usually involves a formal written contract where employers and employees agree on rights and responsibilities. But recruitment can also involve the formation of a powerful psychological contract, an unwritten agreement about the perceptions and expectations related to the role. For example, during the recruitment process, an organisation might talk about how they reward high performance. They might talk about their great culture of training, development, and internal promotion. Without necessarily being formal, you can see how an agreement is being set up that says, look, if you work hard for us, you can expect certain things in return. And if that reflects reality, then that can be a really positive and powerful thing. But sometimes the psychological contract is set up carelessly or even deceptively. There may in fact be no culture of high performance, very little training, and no hope of internal promotion. And so creating the impression that these things exist, well, it might work well in the short term in order to sell the job and just kind of get someone in the door. But in the long run, employees who feel that the psychological contract has been breached are less likely to feel committed to the organisation and less likely to behave in keeping with its interests. So organisations need to pay careful attention to the messages they're sending during recruitment. What you say about the role and the organisation and how you say it can be perceived as promises that give rise to expectations and form part of a powerful psychological contract.